Okay, welcome back to part 2 of a 3-step process on how to create a simple GIF animation. I'm going to try to move fast. In the last tutorial we learned how to download videos from YouTube using vDownloader. Now we're going to go quickly to Google and we're going to find Virtual Dub. I only have 10 minutes and believe it or not, this is about a 10-minute tutorial. So we're going to go to virtualdub.org and we're going to click on downloads here. And we're going to click over here again where it says Virtual Dub at SourceForge. We'll click on that again. And since I'm using a 32-bit version, I'm going to download the 32-bit version, which is, give me a second here, all these lines got in my way. The 188 32-bit release. I'll click on that. It'll pop up in a second. I'm going to save this onto my desktop as soon as it does. Click Save. Be done in just a second. Okay, once it's done, I'm going to go back to my desktop here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create. I'm going to right-click and create a new folder. In this folder, I'm going to call Virtual Dub 188. I'm going to take the folder, the zip file that I downloaded, and I'm going to drag and drop it into my new folder, and from there I'm going to right click on this zip file and extract it here into the folder. Now this program won't install, so you can move the folder anywhere. I'll delete this zip archive and I'm going to launch the program, and as you can see, everything's pretty much blank. It's a pretty ugly program, but what we're going to do now is we're going to take that video that we downloaded in the last tutorial, which was called Test Crop. We're going to drag and drop it into Virtual Dub, and we get an error that it says it can't locate the decompressor for MP4.2. So what we're going to do is go to my notes, and we're going to go to codex necromancers.ru. Make a note of it. So I'm going to copy that, I'm going to paste and go. And I'm looking for a codec called N. What was the name of the codec I was looking for? Oh, NAVI. Okay. Keep going down here. NAVI codec. So I'm going to click here, and there's the file that I need. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this with my mouse. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to paste that into my address bar. Click go, and it should pop up, and I should be able to download that. And it popped up, and I'm going to save that onto my desktop. Once it's done, I'm going to go back to my desktop again, and let's close this. I'm going to drag and drop this new file into the Virtual Dub folder, and I'm going to extract the content of that zip file here. And now what you want to do is take this MPEG-4 fix, and I want you to right click on it and click install. You'll get a warning, just continue anyways. Don't worry about this. Okay? So now we're going to relaunch Virtual Dub. We're going to take this video test crop, and as you can see, it's working. We're getting an audio warning. Don't worry about the audio because we're not going to be using it. So just click OK, go to audio, select no audio. Now I'm going to expand this a little bit. As you can see two windows with the fights. So I'm going to make that one smaller and make that one smaller so we can work. Close this real quick. Let's drag this over here. Now, with my mouse, I can move this bar here and I can see the action. I can watch a whole fight really quick like this. I can also click this and watch it in fast motion. You can also use your keyboard, your arrow buttons on your keyboard, and you can watch the video back and forth. Okay, enough about that. What we want to do here is we want to edit this video. So we're going to go to Video, and we're going to select Filters, and we're going to go over here to the right and add. This is for cropping only. You won't need to crop if the video is perfectly clean without any black lines on the outsides. You'll see what I mean. So we're going to go to what was I looking for again? Oh, null transform. My bad. Okay, we got the null transform there. What we're going to do is hit cropping. We're going to get rid of these black bars here. So they have to be multiples of 4. So I'm just going to drag, and you can do that with this, as you can see up here. But we're only worried about the sides. Okay, so we'll make this one 84, and we want to do the same thing over here. Let's make it 84. Yeah, 84 is fine. As you can see, the black bars are gone. So we'll click OK. The next thing we need to do is add one more filter, which is the resize. So we'll click Add, and this is all in alphabetical order. We'll click Resize, and what we're going to do is click Disable. And I'm going to resize this to 320 by 164. Okay, and let's make it 240. 320 is too big. And then we're going to go over here to the right, and we're going to check the multiples of 4. That's all you need to do. And we're going to look at the preview, what it looks like. We can scroll this way. Alright, so that's cool. And we say OK. We're done here. Now, let me make this 100. We don't really need to look at that one too much. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we need to select the piece that we want. These two little bars here, these are your markers. So since I want this whole video clip, okay, I'm going to select here. I can scroll all the way down to about the end, and I'm going to select this to close it out and end my marker, and it highlights all the piece that I want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my video compression. We have to compress this, and I'm going to use the DivX 685. You can download the DivX codec, and I'm going to click OK. No need to configure. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to save the segmented AVI, and I'll save it as 001. I'm going to save that real quick. You can see it's working. When it's done, this will close. That's done. Let's go look at our video. And here comes our video. That's it. We're done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to make this video into a GIF. Okay, that's it. Peace.